Hey everybody, I am doing something new this upcoming football season because football season's right around the corner, and I'm going to do picks. Now, I'm going to do college and the NFL. I'm going to do a separate NFL video another day, when it gets closer to the regular season. I want to talk about this idea because I like to pick games. When I was a kid, I would do pool, I would do a family pool, pick the games, and I did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So I want to see for myself, and you guys as well, if I can still make picks, if I can get them, if I got it. It's just a fun experiment. And if this becomes popular, if it becomes fun, maybe this will be an every year thing. So with college football, this is a weird schedule because they're going to have two games this Saturday, and then Thursday through Labor Day is when everybody else starts to play. So I'm only going to do the two games that are taking place this weekend to do picks. Now, in future videos that you're going to see, I'm only going to do games with teams in the AP Top 25. So just to give a quick fresher, Clemson's number 1, Alabama 2, Georgia 3, then Oklahoma, Ohio State, LSU, Michigan, Florida, Notre Dame, Texas, Oregon, Texas A&M, Washington, Utah, Penn State, Auburn, UCF, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Iowa, Iowa State, Syracuse, Washington State, Nebraska, and Stanford. That's your top 25. So I'm going to do the two games for this first part of the first week of the regular season, college football regular season. Before I get into it, I also want to mention the only other time, I'm going to include games that don't have top 25 teams is when conference championships are being played. And maybe Army-Navy. Maybe. As far as the bowl season goes, I've not yet decided. So let's get into the two games that are taking place this Saturday. Going to start with the big game. Miami is going to be at Florida. It's actually on a neutral site, Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. As of this video right now, Florida is a 7.5-point favorite to beat Miami. I think that's a pretty good odds there. Florida's in the top 10 in the country. Florida, it's always, like the last several years, it's been Georgia, Florida, because Tennessee, they had that good run for a while, and, they've been in decline. They're trying to make their way back. I don't know if it's going to be this year or not. Kentucky's been surprising the last couple years, so if you're going to do a three-team race for the SEC East, it's Georgia, Florida, and Kentucky, but I'm focusing on this game, Miami versus Florida. And if you are a Gators fan, I think you're going to like this pick. I see Florida defeating Miami. They're gonna win this game. And if you wanted me to go with the spread, I think Florida's going to go over the spread. I think they're going to win by more than 7.5 points. The other game that is taking place on Saturday is Arizona at Hawaii. That is a 10:30 start here on the East Coast, so that's 7:30 out Pacific, which means, if I do my math right, it's like 5:30, 4:30 Hawaiian time. If anybody from Hawaii is watching this, please let me know if I was right on the time. Currently, as I'm doing this video, Arizona is an 11-point favorite. I was trying to find a reason why I should pick Miami to win this game. The only thing I could come up with, and yeah, it's a bad excuse, but I'm just going to say it anyway, the travel for Arizona, but I don't think that's going to be enough for Arizona to lose this game. I see the Wildcats winning this game. Are they going to cover the spread? Are they going to go 11? Are they going I think it... Ooh, this is tough. I think it's going to be a little bit closer. I don't think Arizona's going to cover the spread. I think they're going to fall a little bit short of the 11 points that they are favored to win by. So Arizona will win, but they will not cover the spread. So a quick recap for part 1 of week 1. I like Florida to beat Miami, and I like Arizona to beat Hawaii. Comment on the section, in the comments below if you like this idea, and I'll be back next week for part 2 of week 1 of the college football season picks.